The evening sun was dipping low, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple. In the narrow lanes of an old town, the smell of fresh bread mixed with the dust of weary footsteps. Yusuf, a modest shopkeeper, was arranging the last of his fruits on a wooden cart outside his tiny shop. His life was simple, his earnings barely enough to feed his wife and 2 children. But Yusuf carried in his heart a treasure no thief could steal: compassion. As he was about to close his shop, the door creaked open. A woman stepped in, her scarf frayed at the edges, her face pale with exhaustion. 2 little children clung to her dress, their eyes wide, not with joy but with hunger. She stood for a moment, hesitant, her lips trembling as if weighed down by pride. "Brother Yusuf," she began, her voice soft, almost breaking, "I am ashamed to ask. My husband passed away last winter. Work has been hard to find. My children, they haven't eaten since yesterday. Could you give us a little bread? I promise I will repay when I can." Her words struck Yusuf's heart like an arrow. He looked at his shelves. There was not much left. He knew his own children had only a few loaves for the coming morning. A battle raged inside him, the voice of fear whispering, "What about your family?" and the voice of faith calling, "What about hers?" Yusuf inhaled deeply, then walked over to the shelves. He filled a small bag with bread, milk, and some dates. He added a little extra, though he knew it meant his own family would have to go without for the next day. He handed the bag to the widow, smiling gently, as if the food were a gift rather than a sacrifice. The woman's eyes welled with tears. She opened her mouth to thank him, but Yusuf raised his hand kindly. "Sister," he said, "don't thank me. Thank Allah, who placed you here today." Then, almost in a whisper, he shared the words that gave him strength. The messenger of Allah said, "The one who looks after a widow or a poor person is like a Mujahid who fights in the cause of Allah, or like him who performs prayers all night and fasts all day." Bukhari, Muslim. The widow clutched the bag to her chest as if it were a treasure. "May Allah bless you and your family," she whispered, before leaving with her children. That night, Yusuf returned home empty-handed in wealth, but his heart glowed with a richness he had never felt before. He realized that what he gave away was not lost. It had been deposited with Allah, a reward far greater than the coins he might have earned.